is Emily. I'm filming a tutorial using a new palette that I just picked up called Nude'Tude by the Balm. I just got this about 2 weeks ago, and this is my new favorite look. And I'm using the colors Standoffish, Selfish, and Sophisticated with a little bit of Sassy. And if you guys want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so the very first thing that I did to start off this look was prime my eyes using the Palladio Herbal Eyeshadow Primer. I already did this, but you just use a very little bit. Start it off on the lower, or on the base of your lash and work it all the way up to the top, as well as the inner corner, and then a little bit on the lower lash line. I already did that. I jumped ahead of myself a little bit. And so to start off with the shadows, the palette is the Nude'Tude palette by the Balm. I just got this off of Outlook maybe a week ago, and I love it. And for a nude palette, the variety of colors are amazing. You get some, wrong side, you get some really light colors like the Sassy and Snobby. I love the Standoffish color. We're going to be using this, Selfish, and Sophisticated, this one right here. Those are the three colors that we're going to be working with. They're my favorites in the palette, and I hope you like what I put together. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is start off. I'm going to be using my flat shadow brush by Crown Brushes. I'm going to be putting it in the pretty Standoffish color, a nice pink champagne. And I'm going to start working this into the inner fourth of my lid. Maybe even the inner half. We'll just say the inner half of the lid as the Standoffish color. This color is gorgeous. It definitely picks up the light wonderfully. It makes you look awake and lit up. Love this color. I don't really think you can see the true beauty of this color on camera, but in person it's gorgeous. So I'm really going to be working this in. Okay. Now we are going to be using the color Selfish, this pretty purpley gray taupey color, and also using the same brush. I'm going to just get a little bit of this in here, tap off the extra, and apply this directly to the outer half of the lid. Get a little more, bringing that up into the crease a little bit. Itch. Just like so. This color is beautiful. I think it would look so awesome on every eye color, every skin tone. Something about taupe I think looks great on everyone. Love that color. So then now I'm going to take my Essence of Beauty crease brush, the larger of the two, and I'm going to go right back into the same Selfish color and bring this up into the crease a little bit. Just to really blend the outer part of the eye with the inner. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with my random blending brush that I got somewhere. I don't even know how long ago it was, but it was a while ago. But any blending brush will do. And just really get in here and blend in that taupe with the champagne color. We don't want any harsh lines. Really blend. Just like that. Okay, now using the smaller of the two crease brushes, this guy, I'm going to go in with Standoffish, the really pretty champagne pinky color, and I'm going to bring this just in the inner part of my lower lash line, just right there, and then using the pretty purpley gray taupe, Selfish, I'm going to bring this into the outer half of my eye to go with the top. We want it to all match. And then get a little more. And then work that up into the outer V as well, because we want it to all blend uniformly. God, my face is itchy. Okay, just like that. And then that is it for the basic of the eye. You can leave it like this, just put on some eyeliner or some mascara, but I always go for a little bit more drama. So I'm going to be taking the color Sophisticated, this one right here. It's a really pretty, darker grayish brown color. I love it. I'm going to be using the same small crease brush, getting a little bit of Sophisticated on the brush, and blending this in to the outer fourth of the lid. I'm going to take it right about my end of my lash line and flick it up a bit and create a nice little triangle effect right here, just right there. I'm going to fill it in just like so. We just want the very outer portion of the lid to be darker than the rest. And I'm going to take the same color on the same brush and bring it down just into the outer fourth. Just like that. So, sorry, I'm using the mirror and the palette to see what I'm doing a little bit. Using my blending brush, going to blend this all in. We don't want any harsh lines. I love how these colors work so perfectly together. They just give the most uniform, perfect, smoky eye, but it's also natural and wearable for every day. I think the shadows are just absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend this palette to everyone. So that is that for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to take my same blending brush, go in ever so slightly with this white sassy color. This kind of comes off a little bit chalky, you can see on the brush. It gets kind of, I don't know, it kind of looks a little chunky, but it looks pretty if you use it very lightly. To put this just on my brow, and then tap it gently, tap in the inner corner. Alright, because too much of this color is just way too white and it looks a little fake. It doesn't really look natural or nice. So I like to use it very gently. So now on to eyeliner. As always, I'm using my Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid eyeliner. Love this stuff. Don't mind my other little mirror. I'm not good at putting on liquid eyeliner to begin with, so I need to have a mirror to guide me. Love this stuff. I'm going to start off in the middle of my lash line, bring it out slowly, and bring it in. And I'm going to flick it out very gently. Just like that. And that is it for my upper liner. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Drama eyeliner in Midnight Master. And I'm going to line my upper and lower waterline. Take this. And then the bottom. Always be really careful when lining your waterline. You don't want to put too much or actually put it on your eyeball, because I've messed up and have gotten eyeliner on my contact before, and that is not fun ever. Okay. I think lining the waterline makes a huge difference in this look, because all the colors are darker, but the inner is so light. I think it kind of makes it all look a little more seductive and a little more sultry, which I think is fun. Okay, so now that we are all done with all of this, I'm going to curl my eyelashes using my Revlon eyelash curler, and then using my new Dior Show Iconic Mascara. I just got this. This is my first time using it, so I can't tell you how I like it yet, but it seems to be doing alright so far on this eye, but we'll let you know how I'm liking it in a few weeks. Just the Iconic. This one has a different brush than the original Dior Show. This one has, it's one of those rubber brushes, and they're a little waved. It's not straight across. It kind of twists a little bit. Like twists. It's kind of cool. I liked it when I went to Sephora, so. Anywho, I'm going to put this on and I will be right back. And I have 2 coats of it, the Dior Show Iconic, and the look is complete. For lip gloss, I used my L'Oreal Infallible lip gloss in the color Blush. I love this color. It's natural. It just gives your lips this really nice little sheen to it, and it lasts for hours. I can put this on in the morning, and then by the time I go to lunch at work, it's still on, which is pretty incredible. So this stuff is awesome, and that is that. I hope you guys like this look, and yeah, if you have any suggestions as to other looks that you think I should try, or any other products that you think it'd be cool for me to review, just let me know. I'm always up for suggestions, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!